Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to do this nail art, which was inspired by mostly the weather, because it's really autumn weather right now, outside here in the Netherlands at least. It's really stormy and windy and rainy, and there was even some thunder earlier. So yeah, summer is officially over here. So yeah, I wanted to do a nail art inspired by that, and yeah, at first I didn't have any idea of what to do. Then I was listening to some music, and I also listened to Change of a Season by Bonham, and mostly the name of the song just inspired me to do a nail art sort of showing like the change of the seasons. So it goes from summer, focus, yeah, it goes from summer on this side to autumn on this side. And yeah, it's actually really easy, so let's get started. Okay, for this nail art, all the nails are basically going to get a different color, but the pinky finger and the thumbnail are in black. For which I'm using liquid leather by Glaze. And yeah, it's basically my favorite black nail polish. It's basically covered in one layer. And I'm only going to apply one layer of this because I'm going to put a glitter on top of it. But that specific glitter looks best over black base. So that's why I choose to use this one first. Okay, on the ring finger I put a layer of Let's Get Lost by Essence, which is a nice blue color. It's still my favorite nail polish, by the way. And I'm also going to put that on the middle fingernail, although that is going to get an ombre effect later, but I always use the brightest color as a base in such a case. And then on the ring fingernail I'm going to use Elena by Playboy. I have no idea how the name is pronounced in English actually, but yeah. In any case, it's just a nice grey nail polish, which I think is very suitable as a autumn background. And then I'm just going to let it all dry for a bit. Then it's time for all the second layers. So basically the ring fingernail just got a second layer of the grey nail polish, and this one is going to get a second layer of the blue one. The black nails are going to get a layer of Time for Romance by Essence, which is a sort of burgundy red-ish glitter nail polish, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous over black, as you can see. So now I'm doing an ombre effect on the middle fingernail, and I've already done one layer obviously. And because I want it to be a little bit more, I don't know, like visible, whatever. A little bit more obvious is what I'm trying to say. I'm just going to do a second layer now. And doing it vertically and just, yeah, making sure the grey is on that side and the blue is on that side obviously. So that sort of, the colors change in the middle nail. And the whole trick is to just use enough nail polish so that it won't go like weird. And to really make sure you grab the edge of it. And then it looks like this. Then I'm going to paint the shadow of a tree on this nail obviously, and this nail. And just using liquid leather by Glaze again. As well as a regular striping brush. You can use any black nail polish of course, but yeah. I'm just using the one I've already used on the outer nails. And just sort of making the yeah, basic shape of a tree in black. And I'm making the sort of bend towards the other nail. Well, the other nail with a tree on it obviously. And yeah, of course you don't have to like specifically do the same sort of tree as I'm doing. Just paint the tree however you want it to look. I'm just sort of making it look crooked and yeah, sort of dramatic I guess. And just continue to add branches until you're happy with your tree. The next part is also going to be the exact same thing on both sides. On this side I did the sort of summer colors like green and pink and yeah, just the brighter colors. And then on this side I'm going to do the more autumn-like colors, which are, in my opinion at least, nice autumn colors are orange and red and gold. So I'm going to use Flashy Pumpkin by Essence, Redvolution by Essence, and Go Bold by Essence. I just have a lot of Essence nail polishes, by the way. No particular reason why I only use Essence nail polishes, I just like them and they're very cheap. So I happen to have a lot of them. Not a few, a lot. But yeah, I'm just basically, you can't see that from this angle of the camera, but I'm just sort of dotting them on a piece of paper. A piece of paper that I also have my fingers on. And yeah, this time instead of like, at first I wanted to use the dotting tool, but I don't know, I think it looks more fun if it looks more random. So instead of a dotting tool I'm using this brush. Sort of rounded brush. And I'm just going to use that to make sort of, yeah, more like angled dots. At random spots, but I do try to put more to this direction than to the other direction, just so it sort of seems as if they're being blown towards each other. Like the different colored things. Not sure if they're supposed to be leaves or something, I don't know. First I thought of them as leaves, but then I thought blossom is more of a spring thing. So yeah, basically see them as what you want to see them. They might as well be fairies for all I care. I just wanted to do colored dots. One thing is, do make sure to use nail polishes obviously that cover at least well enough to really show up on the nails. Because otherwise you're going to be left with a, well, invisible nail art. And yeah, if you think other colors suit better with autumn, then just use those colors. But I thought these ones fit pretty well. So yeah, then this nail looks like this. Just going to add one more dot. Yeah. And then on the middle nail I'm also going to use the same colors to make dots. And I'm sort of going to try to keep to the ombre theme by really adding dots and then sort of making them, well, not really completely blend together or anything, but just sort of. Well, you know, it's easier to just do it than to explain. But yeah, as you can see, most of the dots are, you know, on the side of their own season. And then it looks like this. And then once everything has dried, it's time for top coat again. And I'm using the Better Gel Nails by Essence as usual. And I'm just applying a good thick layer onto each nail. So this is the finished nail art. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye! Then I'm moving on to the inner part of the leaves, for which I'm going to use Essence Fleshy Pumpkin and Lexington Yellow by New York Color.